Hey guys, TheGamingSandwich here. So here we're going to do my profile on traptrix. So the one good thing to always remember about your traptrix is, especially with Melio, is because pretty much like Melio is a not hard one to return. It is one of those lovely old school cards where if you normal summon it twice, you will get its effect. If you special summon it multiple times, you will get its effect. So it's a really good card and absolutely staple at 3 of. Then we're on Free Mantis. Free Mantis is literally your Strato. So this does traps, this does monsters. It's pretty nice to remember. The effect of this to bounce during your opponent's turn is not always relevant, but it can come up. We run Free Pudica. Free Pudica is really nice. It is a lovely, sweet little card. The effect of the field spell is really relevant. It's a good card. It adds things. Its secondary effect when it's special to banish a monster your opponent controls sets up for trap hole plays, and it's really nice. It's got a good defense to it. Run 2 Dynea and 2 Arachnocampa. So we run 2 Dynea and 2 Arachnocampa. Dynea is your special, so basically if you play Blackwing's Blizzard of the Far North is probably the best thing to use out. So pretty much resurrects a traptrix monster from your graveyard and then allows you to get its effect off. Arachnocampa is your extender and also protects your back row from being destroyed by card effects. It's a really, really good solid card, and these both are really, really good for your deck. You don't want to see the multiples though, which kind of sucks. So your next part we're running is your hand trap. So we run 3 Ash. We run one Wannabe. I had an empty slot and I felt like this was the best card I could have. Now for your different thing on the deck, I am running 3 Cashier Fenrir. 3 Cashier Fenrir kind of... It's not a nice thing to say. I don't like overly. Because number one, it's Earth, so it like doesn't lock me onto Gozen, which is fine. If I've got interact with Tikaboo, it's fine. If I have to play around with, say, your opponent does flip rivalry, it still helps with that. It's really, really a nice, good, solid card. It's good going first. It's good going second. What can I say? It's Fenrir. Just the effect to kind of like banish face down really comes in handy so often. So yeah, that's that. For your spells, we have 1 field spell and 1 gold buy. I feel like the gold buy is really useful because anytime anything would go off, I just kind of, I don't know, this just kind of really saves me. It's just, I know you could always run cross out, but I just feel like this card answers a lot more. So that's fine. Next we'll go into your trap holes. So we run 2 Grave Diggers. I feel that's fine for burn. We run 1 Banishing because it's new and it's decent. 1 Bottomless. 1 Floodgate. With 1 Terrifying. 1 Traptrix Trap-Hole Nightmare. That's it for your punishing ones. And then we run 3 Holotear. So for your last part, we run 3 Evenly, because it helps you control the board. Then we run 3 Solemn Judgment. Oh god, this one's like a battle pack rarity, jeez. Yeah, so we run 3 Solemn Judgment. And then for the last 2 cards, we run 2 Polynosis, because Polynosis, again, it just basically allows us to negate monster summoning or a spell versus trap. So pretty much if they do kind of like Dark Roller, you can still play for it, so it kind of works. So that's a solid 40 cards, so that's fine. We'll go through like your links up now. So 3 Sarah is obvious. Just when you activate a trap, you special the monster. When you activate a monster, you use Sarah's trap. It's just a generically good card. 1 Colourful. 1. I'm not saying that without butchering it, so that's fine. So those are your traptrix cards. This one just resurrects 1 during the end phase. This one's effect to kind of like how our traptrix monsters gain 1,000 if there's a trap in the graveyard, and then you can banish a trap and target. Sorry, what is it? You can target that many monsters of traptrix monsters you control and negate their effects, and then if you do, you can banish one trap and destroy. Really, really useful. For your non-traptrix links, we run Earth Charmer. I feel that's fine. 1 Unicorn, again, it's fine, and then we run 1 Boral End Dragon. So the one thing I found with traptrix is the attack ceiling is quite bad. Just giving us like a pseudo towers, a generic pseudo towers that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and neither player can target it. Just really, really kind of helps. It's just sometimes something some people just can't deal with. So that's fine. For your XYZs, we're playing 2 Reflecia. I feel 2's fine because you usually end on 1 normally, and it normally gets removed, so you've got the second one as an option. One for specialing from the graveyard, one for adding. These two are really, really good. And then for your non-traptrix monsters, one sheep to draw cards and then put one back to the deck. To the Refleet should be live, one Redoer, one Zeus. I believe the Zeus is like mandatory in most decks, it's fine. Now for the side deck. Well, the side deck gets a bit loopy because it's yours truly. So, yeah. 2 Cactus Bouncer. You summon this, you flip Holiday, and your opponent can't special foot for the rest of the turn. Yeah, if they can't deal with this, it really, really hurts. Then we've got 2 Book of Lunar Eclipse. I feel this is fine. It just deals with multiple boards, so I just like it. Sometimes you can do it by setting up plays for your Traptrix monsters or a Holiday. So it's just a nice generically good card. 1 Harpies, 1 Regeki. Yeah, I feel they're fine. 2 Herald of the Abyss, again, just deals with problems. So this deck struggles to out things like Pili Noir, so having 2 Herald is fine. Then I play 2 Temple of the Kings. The option is there, because if you can reset cards, you can use them to turn their set. So again, that is really nice. Plus it pairs well with the next card, which is just like anti-spell. So pretty much you can just flip anti-spell, the turn it was set, which is really funny for your opponent. They're not going to like you. And then for the last 3, we run 2 alternative trap cards. So we run Void because, again, it negates the monster. So it's a negate, so your opponent can't exactly like change certain things to it when it negates the summon. And then 1 Time Space because it deals with issues like pendulums. And then one last Pollinosis because Pollinosis, again, is an awesome card. And plus the rarity looks really, really nice. And these were actually dirt cheap. So that's the deck. I think it's really, really, really fun. It does a lot better in the mirror match. It has a lot of the Fenris just literally adds the consistency and adds to like the literal pressure that the board can do. With that, you can literally pump out multiple negates and still not really fear any board wipes, so it's really good. The Pollinosis and the Solemns help play through board breakers, so again, it's a really, really good fun deck, and I implore you to play it if you can. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy yourself, yeah, and enjoy it. So hey, thank you very much. Hopefully you guys like the video. If you want to see some videos with the with some playtesting, I'll do that for you. So if anyone's wondering, and this is like the end of the video, if you're wondering why I don't run Parallel, so Parallel Exceed is a really good card, but at the end of the day, Fenrir is just generally better, because if you open just Fenrir, you can do something. If you open just Parallel Exceed, it just feels bad. So there is that. Whereas, like, if you're playing into a board, you have a Trap Trick and Parallel, it's like, cool, do Trap Trick, yeah, okay, that's fine. As for it, you have to kind of set it up to get to the Parallel play. Whereas it's like, you can kind of just go, cool, Fenrir, and then your opponent's kind of like forced to deal with the Fenrir, and then you've got the normal summons backup. So you've at least got 2 things your opponent's got to deal with very, very quickly. So, again, it's personal and playstyle, but hey, it is what it is. So, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the video, and see you in the next one.